Thank you for joining us here at Lovely Being You. It's very windy today, but it also is still the hurricane season. And during the hurricane season, this is what we can expect, the change in weather. But I have to say the wind does feel good, okay? As you can see the dark cloud above my head. Just like the weather, we go through our own different changes. Years ago, I used to love to go to Hollywood for Reiki. And I would go in and I would always choose a special crystal that called my attention to it. And I'd sit in meditation by the crystal or what have you, and then we go into Reiki. On this specific occasion, there was this guy, a motorcycle guy, who I caught a glimpse of in the midst of it all, but I wasn't really paying attention because we had gone into a Reiki circle. And we were praying and meditating, and enjoying our spiritual, tranquility experience. And somehow at the end of the Reiki circle, people decided they were going to hug. And I hugged one of my girlfriends or what have you. I had no idea that this guy was coming to hug me because I don't know this guy, But the minute that he touched me, it was not a very good feeling. And I realized that this was definitely something that I needed to shake off. The feeling that I felt when he touched me was so negative. I felt all of this negative energy, and I was just like, oh my goodness. And I moved quickly away from him. But I had to go outside, and I had to go and hug a tree. Now, I know people say, oh, that's crazy. Whenever you have, that's one of the reasons why God gave us trees. Not just for oxygen, but it's also to cleanse energy. That's why they say go out and get grounded. Put your feet in the soil, hug a tree, touch a leaf, put your finger down in the soil. All of these different experiences that we have to sometimes cleanse our energy. And there are different ways of cleansing your energy. That is one of them, what it is so lovely being you. Now, we don't always understand why these things happen. Again, his energy, I don't know. I'm going to close that chapter. Whatever he was going through was picked up. And that's when I realized that I needed to separate from this man. Sometimes people will come into your energy, and energy is a very serious thing. People take it very lightly. But whenever you're feeling energy, you want that energy to be fruitful, abundant energy. You want it to be good energy. And sometimes if it leaves you feeling bad or uncomfortable, then you know. So after I left there, I hugged the tree and got grounded, took my shoes off and walked in the grass a little bit. I went for tea with my girlfriends, and when I had to talk with them, I told them what happened. They were just like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that could even change anything. Because sometimes we don't know how the trees, how our environment can affect us. People affect us. We have no idea. But at the end of the day, in loving yourself, making sure that you are grounding is bringing that energy back to you and allowing you that refresher, okay? So keep that in mind, and it is so lovely being you. Have a lovely day. Thank you for joining us today.